just me? Ooh. I've got a clue what I'm doing. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing here at all. Morning, Sheila. How are you? Hope you're well. Let me shut this door. Oh. Morning, Tracy. Hope you're all well. Morning, Mick. Judith, hello. So, unfortunately, you stuck with me this morning. Morning, Anne. The picture and sound's okay. I am using a new PC. Morning, Heather, Anne, Michael, hope you're well. So, yeah, just let me know you can hear and see me okay. This does look a bit blurry on this screen, but I don't know if it's just me. It could be my eyes this morning. We were a late night last night. Sounds brilliant, marvellous. Don't know if you can hit fans on PC. We have actually got a desktop PC now, so hopefully we should have less problems while streaming now. It's a second-hand one. It's an older one, but it was still in its day. It worked pretty good computer. Anybody that knows about a computer, it's got an i5 processor in it, at 3.4 gig, and it's got an AMD Radeon R9 200 series graphics card. Old, but perfectly fine for what we're using it for. But anyway, less of that, because I ain't got a clue really. So like I said, unfortunately, you are stuck with me this morning, as Lindsay is in the hairdresser's having her hair done as we speak. So we'll see how it goes, because I know she's having it cut and coloured, so she may come back bald, depending how it goes. It is. I can't. You're still tucked up in bed. Well, oh, that's good. I mean, it's using the same camera. It's just a different PC. So hopefully this PC can handle streaming. For I know lighting. I'm gonna have to sort lighting out in this room. Because looks like we've got spirit over here. Miss. It's not actually, it's vape. You know what I'm like with vape. New woman. Oh, the same one. Just different hair colour. She'll still be as gobby. But I won't swap her. Unless somebody's got her Harley Davidson diner, then I might consider it. Morning, Claire. Hope you're all right this morning. Morning, everybody who's joining us. Like I said, for those that missed it, you stuck with me this morning. Sitting up in bed with my first coffee. This is what I've been up since 7:30. Right, we were late last night getting, you know what Lindsay's like, and Claire. So we finished that investigation last night. What, it'd have been about 11:30-ish, or to 12, something like that. Well, we stood there for about half an hour, another half an hour at cars chatting, because you know what they like them to, can't shut up. So by the time we got home, then we watched The Sons of Anarchy. I think we watched 1 or 2. I think we watched 1. So about 2 o'clock by the time we get to bed. So he gets to bed. She'll not watch it. She's in hairdressers and she'll not watch it back. It'd be right. Can I say that? It's out there. It's out there now. So yeah. So he gets back about 2 o'clock when we get to bed. So he gets to bed last night. And Lindsay says to me, set your alarm for the morning. I'm like, really? Me set my alarm? You can't set your alarm. Morning, Gillian. We're only 22 miles away from Skeggy. Wow. Unfortunately, I don't know what weather's like there. It's not very nice here today. Dog's on bed with you. Bless you, Sheila. My little doggy's downstairs. She's not talking to me because I told her off yesterday. Because I'll get onto that in a minute. Just remind me, dog, in a minute. So yeah. So she says, you set your alarm 7:30 this morning. I'm like, really? You can't set your alarm? Bring me a cup of tea in bed. Do you know what I mean? I've got to get up, just take you to hairdressers, then come home. Lindsay, we're going to go live from hairdressers, but I'm presuming it's not possible because I got a text saying, you're going to have to go live this morning. So here we are. So yeah, doggies. Yeah, she's not my friend at minute, my doggie. She is a pug crossed Jack Russell or a jug. Now Fifi, most of you have seen Fifi. She's absolutely lovely. She's gorgeous. But the Jack in her, you know, whenever he knocks at the door or postman comes, she goes into this like frenzy, just spins at 100 miles an hour, barking, eccles her up, and trying to get to the door, just like some rabid dog. So we've got a baby gate on room, so if I have to go to the door to like get a parcel or talk to a or whatever, we can shut baby gate so she's in room, she's not trying to get out. So I shut the baby gate, I climbed over the baby gate. As I went to climb over, she went to bite me. Like she was in that much of a frenzy that she went to bite my leg. So she got told off. Morning, Sam. I hope you're well, sweetie. She got told off, so she's not talking to me. She's not happy with me at all. But thunderstorm just building up here in Todd Morden. Naughty Fifi. She were naughty. She were. So, like I said, she got shouted at, so now she's got face on me. She's not talking to me. So, I know Lindsay normally does the weather. So, the weather is wet. All I can say is it's wet. I will have a look, see what it says about the weather forecast today. Let's have a look. Weather forecast for UK today.
Today's forecast for London is 22 degrees with scattered showers.
There you go, that's as much as you get. Is it going to rain all day today?
Yes, the forecast for today in Sheffield is 19 degrees with a thunderstorm.
There you go. So here we are. We've got thunderstorms, haven't we? We are good, Sam. Like I said, Lindsay's at the hairdresser's having her hair done, so you are stuck with me this morning. But it won't be a long live. I can't talk like Lindsay. I ain't got gifted gab. Not as much as she has. I've got a book. I've got the book, so I can do the book. And all week rain. No. Oh no, that's not good. We might end up doing some investigating in house. I've got a very naughty Jack. She's a spoiled brat. Then a miniature pincer and cross sausage dog and Jack. Oh, bless you. They look lovely, Sheila. I bet they look lovely. They sound lovely, should I say. Yeah, but she's definitely Jack Russell. You can tell because it's just that she's not aggressive at all. Fifi's not in no way is aggressive, but she thinks she's an Alsatian or a Rottweiler when anybody knocks at the door, and it's that circly thing. She just goes round in circles, spinning round at 100 miles an hour. Eccles her up. I tell you what, if I put some foam on her mouth, it'd look like a rabid dog. Boris is never naughty. Yeah, don't believe that. They forecast. It is very active in thunderstorms, Michael. It's just getting locations because, as you know, we don't like. It's not that we don't like going inside buildings. It's not that at all because we do. We don't mind doing inside buildings. The problem we've got with buildings is obviously most buildings, even though they're directly owned by somebody. And again, we've been through it before. Trespassing is a civil matter, blah, 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 blah. Like everybody says, it's not a criminal matter. But we don't want to be going down that road if we can help it. You know, we'd rather not. So if we do go into a building, we will try, and I do say try because it's not always possible, to find out who owns that building and try and get permission off them. Romeo goes mad with postman too, nearly had his fingertips with it. Do you know they said, and I think Lindsay's said before, they said that little dogs are worse than big dogs for postmen. Because big dogs, as they go towards letterbox, they're like head on, so they can't get their mouth, whereas dogs are coming up, little dogs are coming up from underneath, so the more chance of biting. She's beautiful, Sheila. She's just naughty. It's his own fault. We have spoiled her. She is absolutely spoiled to death, that dog. It's Lindsay. She spoils her. It's not me, honestly. No, she's my baby, so she does get spoiled, and I really should. I mean, she's 4, nearly 5. She's 5 now. 4, 5. I'll be doing one in my greenhouse. That's a good idea, that, Michael. I ain't got a greenhouse, so, and shed's gone. Well, it's not gone. It's been dismantled because we're on about moving. We took shed down and I put it into storage so that when we move, I can put it back up. But we've started, obviously, getting everything ready for moving. I end up shouting, sorry, through the letterbox. Well, Fifi's never got postman. She's never actually got the postman. But most of his letters are ripped if I don't get to the door first. It's like a race. It's a race to get to the door first. If we're both in room, that's it. I'm knackered because I can't get up to that door as quick as Fifi can because she's just like lightning. But other week, I was still in bed. And as you come out of our bedroom, straight downstairs and doors at the bottom of the stairs. And Fifi must have been in room with Lindsay. And I heard door go, and I heard her start barking, and I shot out of bed, legged it downstairs, and I got there just before her. So yeah, but she's a nightmare for it, an absolute nightmare. My German Shepherd was brushed by a hubby yesterday, and in temper she ran outside and brushed the grandkids' balls for less. Boris loves our postman. Always has. Don't need us really. No, ours is shocking. Lindsay's had a letter this morning, and I were out taking her to hairdressers, and it's slightly chewed on one end, although she's not ruined letter. But it's like if we ever order out, like I want to order some more memory for this computer, and I'm dreading ordering it because I'm gonna have to beat her to letterbox, because if it comes in just one of them jiffy bag envelopes, it could be destroyed by the time I get there. I remember going to Todmorden a few years ago, and it was a terrific thunderstorm. I just stood in a doorway just watching the lightning. Mother Earth at its best. Do you know, years and years ago, I went to Holland, and I was camping in Holland, and there was this almighty thunderstorm. It was one of the most amazing things I've seen. We did, Tracy. We got one, and she ragged it off door. She just hang from it. I mean, it was a cheap one. I mean, it got like, I think 2 self-tapping screws that went in one each side, and she pulled at it that much that it came off door. She's shocking. She's like a little Houdini. When we used to have boat, if we went to the shop and we left Fifi on boat for her, we didn't leave her for long. It would only be half an hour if we nipped to the shop. And she'd start eating boat, like door in boat to get out. So we got one of them metal cages just in front. So if we went out for half an hour, you just put her in that cage and she was all right. We came back and she chewed through the bars on the cage. She ate anything like that. She just can't stand it. So that went in bin. Because we didn't want her to hurt herself. We were more worried about her in her teeth or her gums, her mouth. But she chewed through bars. Lorna, she's shocking. Absolutely shocking. But like Lindsay, I won't have her any other way. I think it's because she's with Lindsay. She's a bit grumpy like Lindsay. Hey, Leah. Hope you're well. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this morning. Like I said, unfortunately, you are stuck with me this morning, so it'll not be. I can't waffle on for an hour like Lindsay. I ain't got a prayer. So, what date are we on anyway? Because we're on Saturday, 3rd of July. I saw a post on Facebook the other day, and it said something like, "What, Rick? So many weeks till Halloween, so many weeks till Christmas, and I think it was 29 weeks until New Year." And it was like, "Wow, that's gone quick." Oh, look, she's even folded my page over. She knew I was doing this morning because she's folded page over. So, on this day in history, war had changed, generals had not. This became clear today in 1863 to anyone paying attention. The Industrial Revolution had transformed the battlefield, but sadly, few people paid attention. General Robert E. Lee, leader of the Confederate forces, sensed victory. He was deep in enemy territory, only 85 miles from Washington, D.C., capital of the United States. He had the Union Army almost surrounded. If he could destroy his foe, then President Lincoln would surely have to open peace negotiations with the Confederacy. He decided to unleash a massive frontal attack. At 1 p.m., over 150 guns opened up in what would be the largest artillery bombardment of the American Civil War. One witness recalls how the guns vomited their iron hail, but the effect was limited. The fire was inaccurate and the smoke obscured the Union lines. Then, on the roasting July afternoon, 12,500 Confederates stepped out into the open fields below their enemy positioned on the crest of a gentle ridge. Instantly, cannonballs scythed through their ranks. As they got within 400 meters, cannons switched to firing canister shots, a case of musket balls, turning them into giant shotguns. The Confederates were slaughtered, although some units got to grips with the enemy and there was hand-to-hand fighting. But there were too few in number, and it was a high watermark of the Confederacy. The rebel troops broke and fled back to their start positions. They left half of their number behind them on the battlefield. Lee moved among survivors, begging forgiveness. He saw one commander, General Pickett, and asked him to rally his division, to which Pickett replied, "General, I have no division." Pickett's charge was the decisive moment of the American Civil War. The Confederacy would never recover. Accurate, quick-firing rifles and explosive shells meant that the era of marching men towards the enemy in plain sight was over. But it would take decades for that lesson to be properly learnt. There you go. That's what happened on the 3rd of July. Only that one. We only do that one in the morning. Well, Lindsay does normally. Wow. What are we on? 3rd of July. I thought it's is it Independence Day tomorrow in America? No, what am I doing here? Yeah, Independence Day tomorrow in America. I know, we're in July already. It's just gone so quick this year. Just take her all day because she goes off on a tangent. I know she does. She's shocking. Absolutely shocking. But it makes me laugh because she'll sit, right? No worries, Sheila. She'll sit and talk to you guys and she'll not shut up for an hour. I can sit there for 4 hours and she'll not say a word to me. And I'll be like, "You all right, love? Never heard it this quiet." So what has anybody got planned for today? I know we'll not be live tonight. One of us will be live this afternoon on members. But we're not live tonight because it is the England match, conserving energy. I know I need to conserve some energy. I think I need to lay down a bit of a nap this afternoon. Not going to happen. When I finished on here, I got a clue what I've got to do. I'm sure I've got something that I should be doing when I finished on here that I'll be in trouble for when she gets back that's not done. Then I've got to go and pick Lindsay up. And I think we've got to nip to her mum's. And then we're back home. Well, a bit of shopping, back home. Getting ready for football tonight. And then obviously one of us will be live this afternoon in our members area on Facebook. Not sure what we're going to be doing yet on members, but yeah, it will be something happening. Putting lightning conductor on greenhouse. I'm getting ready for work. Then it's home for a very small, large glass of martini asti and the football. I know I can't. Do you know what the only thing is? I can't wait in a way for this England match. Might bake a cake. Ooh, I might come round to yours, Andrew. If you're baking a cake, I like cake. Saw a post last night that made me giggle. I mean, Lindsay's doing this diet thing. I'm allegedly supposed to be doing it, but I just can't get into it. I can't be bothered. I saw a post last night and it said on it, it says, my idea of a diet is blowing sugar off my donut. Hey, Soph, hope you're well. Yeah, see, I've lost all track of what I was saying now. It's like, again, not bad as Lindsay on. I'm off on a tangent now. You prefer Facebook, do you? Do you know, I think this is why we ended up going live on both. Because when we did try to do, like, say, a live on Facebook on one night and then go on YouTube, then back Facebook. But it didn't work, so a lot of people don't like YouTube or don't like Facebook. It's weird, isn't it? Don't bother me either way. To be fair, I think for us actually streaming, the only real difference is you need to have a stronger signal for YouTube. Yeah, she's okay, Sophie. She's just at hairdressers. You need to have a stronger signal for YouTube. So if you've only got something, you have more problems connecting with YouTube than Facebook. That's providing everything's working right with Facebook or YouTube, because then you've got their own problems to take into account. So that's the downside with YouTube. You can get away with less of a signal, we'll say, on Facebook than you can YouTube. But then on Facebook, sorry, you've got that about 20 second delay. So whatever happens on live, it don't get to your device, well, about 20 seconds later, or you're 20 seconds behind where we are. And then obviously when your comment gets back, it's another 20 seconds. So it's like a 30-40 second delay between it on Facebook, whereas YouTube's pretty instant as far as I know. See, they should merge together. We could have FaceTube or Ubook, you know, something like that, and they might be able to sort it out between themselves if we just have one big platform. That might be a better idea. So that's what I was saying, England match. I am excited for the match tonight, but as anybody in England will know, or anybody that liked football English, because I'm not a big football fan myself. I was born in Chesterfield. So if anybody asks me what football team I support, it would be Chesterfield. Old MSN were better. Yeah, that's going back some Yahoo chat rooms. See, going off on a tangent. Well, like Lindsay, I think. Yeah, so anyway, so if anybody asks me what football team I support, I'll say Chesterfield, because that's where I was born. So, you know, I suppose it's that thing. But I don't really follow football. I have no idea. I mean, half of players I've never heard of that play for England now. Well, not half of them, okay, a few of them. And I get excited when England are playing. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. But I'm always very, very anxious when England are playing because I just have no confidence. It's not in the players we've got. It's just how England's luck's always gone. Do you know, I think best chance we had were in 96. When it were in England, we had Euro 96, and that didn't go well. And then they blamed them grey football shirts that they had, said they couldn't see each other. And you have family in Chesterfield, Sophie? I love it in Chesterfield. It's a beautiful town. I mean, we're not far away. We're only in Sheffield. We are on Derbyshire-Chesterfield border. In fact, where we live used to be part of Derbyshire. A long time ago. Before I was born, even I'm old, so it must be a long time ago. Morning, Yolanda. Hope you're well. So, that's it. Now I've run out of stuff to say. Chesterfield is a lovely town. The market is fab. It is. I love that market. I mean, we didn't go down. We normally go down to the market on a Thursday when it's that flea market thing. I don't know if they call it flea market now or whatever it is. Second-hand market. And we normally, well, not normally, we occasionally go on a Thursday. But because we've just been coming out of lockdown, it's been very, very quiet in Chesterfield. There's not been as much, as many stores open, many people about. But apparently last Thursday, it was a beautiful day and it was absolutely amazing. Yolanda and Rob went down and yeah, that's it, Lorna. I do them all then. I mean, that goal that Gaza scored against Scotland when he volleyed it over Colin Hendry, were it? And then, well, chipped it over Colin Hendry and then volleyed it into back at net. That were amazing. I think that was the best team we had for a while. Anyway, but we'll see. You were only 1 year old in 96. Wow, that's making me feel right old. I was 22. There were characters. There were, and I know not all the characters were good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, that dentist chair incident or before that, and you know what I mean. But they're more professional nowadays, or we're led to believe they are anyway. I don't know. There's just something about that team. And Terry Venables was manager of England then, and I think he was one of my favourite managers, England managers, Terry Venables. I did like him. They were entertainers, but you just knew. When I think of guys, I imagine him crying. Yeah, when he got it, that match against I can't remember what it was against now. Gary Lineker were playing, I think, in the same match when Gaza were playing, and I think if one you're on about, Claire, he got a yellow card, which meant that even if England got through to the next round, he couldn't play in the next match because he got a ban or something. I don't know. So. But I don't know. They were like Shearer and Sheringham up front, and they were I don't know. David Seaman in net. Yeah, I'm not knocking players today. I mean, Sterling's my favourite. I've always said that. Oh, I used to shout at Sterling, but now he's my favourite. Jesus Christ. All right, we're against Italy in 1990, were it? Lazy day for you today. Yeah. So that's enough about football. Well, you all seem quite interested in football. I don't really follow football. Only World Cups and Euros, and like I said, okay, I couldn't even name you. Good old Terry Venables. I know he were brilliant. I love Terry Venables. I thought it were right sad when he finished. And I don't know whatever happened to that, because I heard, and this is only what I heard, so it might not be true, so don't sue me, Terry Venables, if I'm wrong. But I heard that it was something to do. He got a court case looming when he were at Tottenham, were it before, or one at London clubs, and it was something to do with backhanders for transfers. And I believe he was found innocent anyway of it. But the FA wouldn't back him and take his side. They sat on fence with it. So that's why he didn't renew his contract. So I heard. Don't know. Is South African football? Have they got a big league? I don't. I've never really. Never really watched South African. I'm just looking. There's someone. Give me a second. Well, it's Central Africa, not South. Cameroon were my favourite team from. I was watching Cameroon. I don't know if you've seen it. Cameroon. There were one match against Cameroon. I can't remember who were playing them, and it's on loads of videos. And it's one of them funny football videos, and it was from 80s or 90s. And Cameroon team, they got to finals. World Cup, I presume, and they're giving away a free kick. So referee blew whistle, and before player had kicked ball, all Cameroon players ran towards ball, and referees trying to explain to them that they've got to stay a certain distance away, like 10 yards, whatever it is, until ball's kicked, and then they can go forward. And they're like, yeah, and then blew whistle again, and they all ran forward. It did about 4 times. It was so funny. It was like they didn't know, but it was great. I got this little bit of affinity, whatever you want to call it, with Cameroon. It were a bit like that. They reminded me of that Cool Runnings film, where you're like Jamaican bobsleigh team, and you fell in love with them because they were like underdogs. And basically, oh Jesus Christ, yeah. Oh, what's happened to me? I saw cake mentioned. Thought you said gave away a free cake. That's your favourite film, is it, Trace? I haven't seen that film for years. What year did it come out now? What is everybody's favourite films? What films do we like? I mean, John Candy. I thought was so funny. And Uncle Buck. I love him in Uncle Buck. I think that's my favourite film of John Candy in Uncle Buck. Blues Brothers, yeah, that John Belushi. What Dreams May Come is good. Do you know I haven't watched Robin Williams for years? Bridget Jones, Ocean series. I've never watched Ocean series. Do you know, I've got to say, I think my favourite film of all time has still got to be Ghostbusters. Titanic, you like Titanic, Sophie? I've watched Titanic a few times. Lindsay's made me watch it. I think Lindsay's favourite film, Mrs. Doubtfire, yeah, that's a class film, that. John Candy was a very funny man. But like I said, that Uncle Buck, it were amazing. What were it called now? It's one about Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor. That's one of Lindsay's favourite films. And there's one, oh my God. Peter Pan, you got a Peter Pan tattoo? Wow. What was that other film that Lindsay likes? It's about an ice hockey team. It's an old one. I think Steve McQueen's in it, isn't it? Let's have a look. I'm sure it was Steve McQueen. Ice hockey movie. Slapshot. That's another one of Lindsay's. Slapshot and Pearl Harbor. I think Lindsay. Tom Hanks. Do you know, I never really... Tom Hanks is good. I like Tom. I don't dislike him. But I don't know, it's just not gel with Tom Hanks for some reason. Same as I don't know what they call it. Tom Cruise. I don't really gel with him either. Deadpool's, I like Deadpool films. They were really funny. Young Blood is ice hockey with Rob Lowe. Inglourious Bastards. I don't know if I've seen that one. No, it's one I'm thinking of. It's the Expendables. Were it Expendables? That were quite funny. Well, I don't really watch many films anymore. I used to watch a load of films. It's mostly series as we watch now. Can't say that, you lad that don't like Tom Cruise at all. You can't. I don't know if it, because I just don't know. I just don't. Again, I'm not bringing religion into it or anything because I don't want to sound like. But that Scientology that Tom Cruise were in, I just found that a bit weird. And I think that put me off him a little bit. Don't know why, because I shouldn't really judge anybody on anything like that. But it just seemed a bit weird. I remember just some stories that came out about it, and it were like, just don't know. But again, anybody's choice. If that's what people believe in and like, then each to their own. Morning, Debbie. I hope you're well. Can't beat a good drama series. I know. Like dramas, like. I couldn't believe what I was seeing when I watched things about that. I know there's just something not right about it. I watched, I can't remember what series it were, and it were about a woman's made it that used to be in Scientology. Yeah, you should have. Green Mile, I know that, isn't it? I can't remember what it was called now. This woman used to be really, really high up in Scientology. And then there's a bloke with her that does it. She was an actress. Trying to find it. It weren't going clear. Anyway, she used to be really high up in it. She was an actress, and she were like one of the recruiters for it. And then he were like Scientology, this other guy that's weird, and he were like number 2. And when they tell you what used to happen, and then they would interview all people that like was in Scientology and got out. It's just it's shocking. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was a woman's name. Let's have a look. Famous actress left. Because I just put Scientology in. I'm trying to watch it. I know somebody will know what I'm talking about. So I ain't got a clue how to spell Scientology. Leah Remini. That were her. Leah Remini or something. Leah. I'm just looking what it's called in case anybody wants to watch it. It's not that one. I think it's called Leah Remini, Scientology in the Aftermath, something like that. But yeah, it's so interesting. But yeah, anybody that's interested in watching stuff, I mean, again, I'm not saying I don't know the truth behind any of it, so it's just what we're told, isn't it? It's not a film. What have you heard about that? Scientology, it's a documentary series. I'll see if I can find it, Yolanda, and put it on. So interesting what they went through, and some of the things that they've done that they regret. It's a bit shocking. But series, as far as series are concerned, I think my favourite series has got to be Sons of Anarchy. Closely followed by Fringe. That were amazing. I love Walter. Everybody should have a Walter. That were it, Joe. It was so interesting to watch. So yeah, anyway, guys, I am going to love you and leave you there. I've actually managed longer than I thought. I've managed 3/4 of an hour. That's unlike me. I'm normally one that doesn't speak. Suppose I have to, now I've got my chance to speak because Lindsay in here. It's like, you know what I mean? I'm off on. I'm on one. Off we go. I don't know. Let me see if I've still got it before I go. One about Lindsay's laugh, weren't we, the other day? Let me see if I've still got it. Right. This. She's messaging me. I'm live. Cheeky get. I think she'd be watching, wouldn't you? Right. Let me. I'm going to turn my volume up, and I think I've just volumes, media's up full. I can't remember if we played it in actually before. This is the ringtone that David's got. I'm going to set that as my ringtone. I think that's so cool. So, yeah. Morning, Island Girl. We're just Saran. Love Saran Jones. Ooh, I don't know. I'll have to have a look at that. You've just joined us as we're leaving. So yeah, I can't waffle anymore. I'm struggling. I need a cup of tea. I've been up too early. Lindsay's now giving me some jobs to do. She just messaged me. I'm out of tea. After about 7 cups of tea in the morning. So at least we've had no freezing, have we, today? You know, when we've been live before and it's been freezing and for a couple of seconds or whatever. Has the picture quality and sound been okay all the way through? Yeah, Island Girl, I think Lindsay's going to go live later on this afternoon. You've only just got stuck with me this morning because Lindsay's hairdressers, or you would have had Lindsay. Catch the poster before Fifi. He's already been today. Somebody's better noise if you just heard Fifi barking there. So, I have, yeah, fine, man. We've had no freezing, nothing marvellous. So it might have been down to the computer. I'm on my first cup of tea slow morning, had my second jab yesterday and tired. Oh, sorry for you, Island Girl. We were the same when we had our jabs. It just knocked your duck off for a day. I don't know which one you've had. We had Pfizer. Bit of sore arm and made us feel tired for 24 hours or so. But apart from that, we didn't do too bad. But take care, everybody, and I may see some of you later on this afternoon. I might come back on later if I can find something to talk about or something to do. Like I said, there's no live investigation tonight as it is the England football match. Had my first 3 days ago. It was all, I'm glad you got it sorted, Sheila, because I know you had problems with it, didn't you, at first? First time you went for it. Yeah, so there's no live investigation tonight as managed the beach yesterday after it to enjoy the sun. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm jealous. Mind you, if I laid on beach, he'd roll me back into the sea. Greenpeace would turn up and roll me back into the sea. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, take care, and I shall see you all at some point later. One of us will be definitely live on members in a little while. We should come back on here as well for either a chit-chat or to do something. We shall see. Yeah, well, fingers crossed, Sheila. It's just never easy when you're watching England play. I'll tell you now. Even if we were 3-0 up with 10 minutes to go, you'd still be worried that we're going to lose. It's just English luck. So, yeah, take care, guys. Stay safe, and I shall see you all very soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Normal. What is it? Normal? Oh, I forgot the word now. It will return to normal in the morning. I can't remember what the word I was looking for is. It will return to normal in the morning where Lindsay will be live on morning chat. But it'll be breakfast with Lindsay. Normal. Something will resume. I don't know. Forgot the word. Normal service. That's it. Thank you, Yolanda. Normal service will resume in the morning with Lindsay on Breakfast with Lindsay. So take care, guys. Have a great day. Stay safe wherever you are, and I hope you all have a great day. See you all later. Bye.